Hello. Alright, we are back. Oh, thank you so much for resubscribing, Suki, for 9 months in a row. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Suki. Hope you're having a great day. Good to see you. I'm happy to be back with more Ni no Kuni. Been looking forward to playing more. I think we have quite a few side quests to go through. I know we got our new wand. You know, I really wish there was a nicer little save menu. I kind of don't like that it brings up the little, like, PlayStation one. Oh, whoops. Okay, so, journal. Okay, so we need to... southeast of Ding Dong Dell, north of Golden Grove. I've already finished this one. Chance flowers. We still haven't found the last kid. Forest dweller in the eastern part of Rolling Hills. And an island with 2 trees. Here we go, Ollie boy. Now our adventure can really begin. You've even got yourself a proper wand and everything. Bet you're excited, eh? I sure am. I see sparkly bits up there.
We can do this!
Nice.
We did it!
Plainswort flower. There's a beach down there. Let's investigate up here. Be sure to let me know if there's any lag on the stream. I upped the bitrate to deal with the fuzziness that we were having. It was initially too high at the start of stream, so I lowered it down by about 1,000. But I think it's pretty stable now.
We did it!
Looks like occasionally we get a dropped frame. Spring water. Alright. Doesn't seem like it is? Okay, good, good. Thank you.
Watch this! Here goes!
That's a big monster.
Watch this!
You have to find much in the way of the side quest stuff we're looking for. I don't see the 2 islands or
We did
really
it!
much of anything we're looking for other than the one sparkly bit I found. We got a lot of map to explore though. If there's a sparkly bit, can I get across the river? Yes, I can. Nope.
Let's do it! We did it!
Is that one running away? It did. Huh. How curious. That one did too. We've probably hit like a level threshold where enemies of a certain level flee instead of charging. This one charges though.
Let's go! We did it!
Oh, that's just to talk to, Drippy. Okay. Kinda wish we had, markers for the side quests as well. I know a lot of people are, anti-quest markers. Because it, kind of ends up guiding the player to, like, specifically hone in on the marker instead of, like, being immersed in the world and, like, navigating it properly. I don't know, I mean, I like quest markers. They're usually completely unbothersome to me, and I take my time in game worlds, so, like, they've never really caused any friction for me. Yeah, I definitely see where they're coming from on not liking them. Really depends on the type of game, I guess. And, I don't know if, like, it's intentional to not place markers because, like, they want you to get lost in the world. Because that might be the intention. I sure find them helpful, though, that's for sure. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to whenever I eventually get into Final Fantasy XI. Is that's a very big MMO, and to my knowledge, Eureka in Final Fantasy XIV is like heavily based off of FF11, and all of those quests do not have markers. You specifically need to like read very attentively for the quest dialogue and kind of try and figure out where the next quest would be, and it can be quite difficult sometimes. Yeah, toggle options are great.
Come on! Here goes! Nito!
I think Elden Ring did a pretty good job of it with having like the guidance of grace, where it's like a visual thing you can see in the world sporadically, well, no, sparsely, and it like guides you in the right direction without directly taking you there. I think that's a pretty good medium. Alright, let's just go to Golden Grove. We'll deal with side quests like as we can. Hopefully this isn't a game with a lot of missable side quests. Golden Grove, Forest of Plenty. Here we are, Golden Grove. A quick stroll through here and we'll find the other side into the desert in no time. Tidy. Jeepers creepers, just look at those giant mushrooms. It's so different from the deep dark wood. You're not wrong, Golly boy. It's another type of woodland altogether, this is. No offense to old Treeface, but the soil by here is just better. Proper fertile it is. The trees are weighed down with fruit and nuts all year round. That's why they call it the Forest of Plenty, see? Forest of Plenty, huh? Ah, it's been a while since I dropped by. There's nostalgic. Full of fairies this old place is. Shall I give the boys a shout? Yes, please, Mr. Drippy. Oi! Howdy, you boys? Anyone about? It's me, Drippy. Nobody's home. What? No welcoming committee for the Lord, High Lord of the Fairies? Something proper weird is going on, man. No fairies in town, and none in the forest neither? What's happened to them all? Maybe we should go deeper into the forest. We might be able to find out more there. Well, since we're going that way anyway, let's just push on through to Al Mamoon and see what we can see, shall we? Okay. Boy, I sure hope we get to meet some of your fairy friends, Mr. Drippy. Might be time we make a backup save. It's always prudent to have one, just in case something happens. Well, hello there. You're a weird little pom-pom. Okay.
We can do this!
I don't have a familiar with this type.
We did it!
I wonder what this one's called. Tyke. Okay.
Let's go! Here goes!
Worker Bumbler. Okay.
Let's do it! Here goes!
Tell you what, do another cut loose. Oh, it's on cooldown. These guys are tough. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my god.
Neato!
I'm gonna need, some food. These giant mushrooms are blocking the way, Mr. Drippy. What should we do? What do you mean? Jump on the flippin' things, of course. Huh? But won't they break? Nah, man. It'd take more than a sip of a lad like you landing on them to finish off these formidable fungi. You'll be fine. I sure hope so. I guess we don't have much choice, huh? Yeah, he seemed to handle it just fine. Napcap. It's a sleepy mushroom.
Come on!
Don't attack him. Change target. No, I'm poisoned. This is not good. Oh, this is very bad. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, you're a very fast little mushroom. Oh my god. Why are they beating me up so bad? That was awful.
We won!
Whoa. big guy. Ollie boy, man. It's a blinking robot. Looks like it's been lying here a while, like. Well, it's not going to help us through this forest. Best to just leave it for now, ain't it? Okay. Set up beast fangs. The knife-like fangs of a ferocious wolf. They are very sharp and excel at finding enemy weak points. Can Mighty equip it? No. Oh, I don't want to fight that. Hey, little dude. Oh, shucks. Sore boar. He's that type too. He's gonna beat me up.
Watch this! We did it!
Supple leather. Leather. Okay.
We can do this!
Bumbler honey. Okay. I wonder if there's cooking or if these are just like quest items. Or perhaps it's that alchemy that we saw a little bit of in the book. Probably just the alchemy. Hey, Furret. Good to see you. Long time no see, Fur. Welcome back. We're playing Ni no Kuni. It's a cute little game. Not sure if you've ever heard of it, but it's a lovely little JRPG in the Studio Ghibli style. Hi, Cam. Good to see you. Yeah. All kinds of friendly faces today. I hope everyone's doing well. Feel free to tell me about your day if you like. My day was pretty uneventful. I woke up, went to the grocery store, and it was mostly just a lot of grocery shopping before Thanksgiving.
We can do this!
Oh no, he already cast that spell on me. Noticed it until I was streaming? Oh, sorry. You actually just finished this game. Oh! Wow, that's really quite the timing. Did you enjoy it? I'm definitely enjoying it thus far. Smack the mushroom. Oh god, they hurt so bad. Okay. So, say we hit him with a fireball and maybe we get Mighty out. Why I smack the mushroom? Because he poisoned... Or no, he doesn't poison me. The little green ones poison me. He debuffs me and he hurts.
We won!
Played it back on the 3DS when we were younger. You finished another round on the Switch. Ooh, okay. I didn't know it was on the 3DS. The 3D must have been gorgeous, huh? I bet the 3D would really suit this game. Thank you for the hydrate. Go ahead and do that.
Come on!
That's one thing about games that were on 3DS, is it's kind of hard to get a better experience for a 3DS game playing it on something that isn't 3DS, when the 3D just adds so much of the time. Pom-Pom does look interesting. Pom-Pom also poisons me, so it terrifies me. I miss the 3DS. The second screen, too, adds to the experience. Oh, I bet. What's down there on the second screen? I imagine, like, your spell menu and stuff, probably. There's no jumping on that mushroom. We'll have to look for another way around. Okay. I think it's the map. Okay. Yeah, I always bring up the example of Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I love Kingdom Hearts 2.8 remaster. It's great, but it doesn't really do a whole lot to make the game look a ton better. And you lose the 3D. Oh god, that hurt. You lose the 3D. It's about to poison me. Shoot. I didn't defend it either. Good first, white bread. No. Provisions. Give me an iced coffee. And let's hit him with a frostbite. Yeah, you lose the second screen, you lose the 3D, and you don't get that much of a graphical improvement for KH Dream Drop. I don't know if it's... I assume it's the original version of Ni no Kuni and not the remaster on 3DS, so at least in that case, I've seen the original of Ni no Kuni, and it's a pretty significant upgrade in terms of, like, color and stuff like that, it looks like.
We did it!
So at least in that case, game looks very, very pretty like this, even without the 3D. Oh no! Ooh, he snuck up on me. Oh, that's not so bad.
Let's do it!
I don't even have time to, like, really handle that. Am I poisoned? No, he just hit me with it, but it didn't actually poison. Drippy, please. I need mana. I think we're just gonna take another iced coffee. Ooh, we snuck up on him. I love the piggies. The piggies look cute.
We can do this! We did it!
Oh great, Twitch already wants to run ads. Snooze them for now. I swear. I know Twitch doesn't want me to say this, but I honestly don't care. I really think a Twitch ad blocker extension becomes more and more necessary to really enjoy streams if you cannot subscribe. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how many ads they give people. I hate it. I really wish I could just remove ads from my channel, period. But to do that, we would lose the emotes. Oh, I didn't even notice the type is the same type as Mighty. No, defend! Aww. Oh, you like it. The auto ad thing made it, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. I find it hilarious that every time I open my streaming dashboard, they're like, would you like to increase the amount of ads you can run on your channel so that you can get increased revenue? And I'm like, no. Absolutely not. I would not like to add even more ads so that I get a couple more pennies. Even if it was like a couple dollars, like I still wouldn't do it. It's so not worth it. It hurts the experience so bad, and you get so very little out of it.
Come on! Here we go!
Looks like YouTube might end up getting, or well, Google in general might end up getting sued pretty bad for how they've handled their ad blocker situation. So I'm very hopeful with that, because good God, YouTube is also way, way worse now that ad blockers are blocked. Some ad blockers are able to work around it. Most of them are premium ad blockers, though, so at that point, it's kind of just like, well, I mean, if I'm gonna get a premium ad blocker, you know, I'm gonna have to consider YouTube Premium, because at that point I'm taking money out of my wallet. Okay, we've not even seen that type, I don't think. Or maybe we have. Either way, this dude might mess me up. 24 on the ice. Hurts the EU privacy stuff. Yep. God bless EU legislations like that. It's saved us so many times in internet land.
We won!
Can't jump on these either, huh? Alright. Goodness, the enemies respawn so fast. I literally walked over here, turned around. There's already a new enemy here.
Let's go!
It cursed me. What's the penalty for running away? Doesn't seem to be much of one. We'll probably run away more often then. I flee pretty often, even in Final Fantasy, where it's kind of hard. Because you have to get multiple RNG rolls to be able to significantly, or not, to properly flee combat in most Final Fantasy games, and yet I still flee most of the time for encounters that I don't want to handle. That used to be a real sticking point for me when I was younger, playing JRPGs. is I would like absolutely refuse to flee. I was like, no,
We did
fleeing
it!
is cowardly. We don't flee combat. No. Silly, silly boy. Concealed by some kind of magic. Okay. So, spring log. Hoarfrost harpoon. Oh? Hoopst can use the harpoon. A spear with a tip made from semi-transparent ice that is destined to never melt. Element water? I guess there's no ice element in the game. Huh. It's even better than the well-worn sword that I bought. I just don't have anyone that can use it yet. Pretty tree. Hello, pretty tree. What is thy will? Jeepers, what is that? Tidy! It's a familiar egg. Familiar egg? But didn't you tell me the familiars come from people's hearts? That they do, my lad. But not only from there. Familiars can be born wherever there's plenty of what you might call life force, see? The sky, the sea, the forest, the field, it doesn't matter where it is, Ollie boy. When enough life force builds up, out they pop. In fact, they can even be born from everyday objects if they're used long enough and loved hard enough. I know, mad, ain't it? Okay, so this is wonderful, and I was curious if we would get stuff like this in this game, because Ghibli really likes to incorporate old Japanese mythology, particularly stuff related to like Shintoism, and like the idea that even objects can like have a form of like anima to them, like a soul. Particularly objects that are used with a large amount of love and time, which also like harkens back to like yokai, which you see like inspire like stuff like Spirited Away and a lot of creature designs in Ghibli. That's why you see like yokai that are mistreated objects that become vengeful. You also, another example of the kind of idea would be like, I don't know, it's not Ghibli, but like the Bleach Fullbringer arc, where it's like, if you have this object, it has like soul energy and you can like unleash that energy. It's a very interesting idea to like imagine all objects in the world possessing soul. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. Wow, life force sure sounds powerful. So this egg is made from life force building up in the forest, huh? There's quick you are. Life force is a mysterious and potent energy filled with wonder. But the results aren't always so magical. Sometimes instead of friendly familiars, wild and vicious beasties are born instead. Also, I've been wondering a lot of things about Drippy. I'm wondering if Drippy is such an object imbued with, wonder and love and affection for his toy. But I don't know. We'll see. You mean the creatures that are always attacking us? The very same. And the only way to teach them not to go around attacking people is to fight back, ain't it? Don't look so worried, man. We don't kill the poor things. We just send them somewhere where they can't bother us for a while. Oh, okay. That makes me feel a lot better, actually. Because I was thinking the whole time, I was like, man, this is a really cute, wonderful, precious little JRPG game. I wish it had that Undertale DNA of like pacifist run, but I'm very cool with this. If it's we're just bonking them until they go somewhere else, that's great. Okay. I wonder what kind of creature will come out of this egg. I can't wait to see it hatch. Well, you'll be waiting a while, Rolly boy. Look at the bits of the tree around the edges. All withered they are. Seems like the forest's life force has taken a turn for the worse. That must be why the fairies have cleared out too, eh? Sorry, but if things stay as they are, this egg ain't hatching anytime soon. Gee, that sounds so sad. There must be something we can do, Mr. Drippy. There is indeed, Ollie boy. It's right there in your hand. Do I have to spell it out? All you have to do is cast a spell that can unwither the withered bits, restore them to their former glory, if you know what I mean. Sure, Mr. Drippy. Let me see. A spell that can restore the withered branches and how they used to be. A healing touch. Oh, shucks. I accidentally wasted one. Oi, Alley boy. You got a spell that turns back time for stuff, ain't it? What? Oh. Rejuvenate. Rewinds time for an object, restoring it to its former glory. Wait a minute. Could I use this on the robot? Tidy. Look, Ollie boy. It's hatching. Witness the miracle of a new life. Jeepers creepers. Should we help or something? Neato, it hatched. We did it, Mr. Drippy. It's so cute. Ah, there's beautiful. There's nothing like a good hatchling to get me welling up. Stop, it tickles. I think he likes you. He's cute. Okay, little one, we have to go now. Enjoy your life in the forest, won't you? Eh? You ain't taking it with you, Ollie boy. He only just hatched, Mr. Drippy. I can't let him come with us. It's too dangerous. Yeah, you've got a point, I suppose. Fair enough. Righto, little Lee. Little Lee? Little I. Look after yourself, eh? Bye for now. Goodbye now, and take care. Goo. Goo. It's very cute. I wonder if I can cast Rejuvenate on these smaller mushrooms as well.
Let's go! Come on!
Hey, Seji. I am having fun. I hope you're also having a good day. It's good to see you. Let's try casting Rejuvenate on these mushrooms here. Nothing happens, okay. Alright, Mighty can beat this one up.
Let's do it!
Having a great day. Happy to catch my stream. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're having a good day. And I'm glad you got to catch the stream.
Neato!
It's a very cute little game. I think you'd probably like it too. You've yeah, you've caught some of it before though, yeah. Oh, hey little guy. Well, look who it is. It's the little eye from before. Howdy, you youngin'. Did you... did he follow us? Looks like he wants to follow him. Very cute. Yes. Yes, you have. Yes, she's cute game. Very cute. Is there something he wants to show us? I wonder. Maybe he's found some of my fairy buddies, eh? Speaking of fairies, he looks a lot more like I imagined a fairy would look like than you do, Mr. Drippy. Oh, he does now, does he? Well, that just shows what you know, doesn't it? The cheek. Oh god, I'm being chased. So you're telling me they let this little guy respawn
Let's go.
while wow, that was 10 damage. They let this little guy respawn while I was in the conversation, and then they let him charge me after I got out of the conversation. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. This game is very, very quick to respawn enemies at an alarming rate. It does seem planned. I don't know how you would go through that conversation fast enough that an enemy would not charge you in the back, unless you just, like, skipped through the dialogue.
Let's do it.
This game is conspiring against me. They want to take my money so bad. And we have quite a bit, too. And we die. It's all gone.
Nito!
So we've been streaming for 47 minutes. And we're already out of all the ad snoozes that I can do. Man, they really... Ooh, a spell. Hey, this looks kind of familiar. Of course it does, you plonker. It's a page from the Wizard's Companion. And it's finders keepers around these parts. That's the law of the forest. You know what I mean. Just grab it. Neato. See the page describing the Quicken Growth spell. Oh. Thank you, little guy. Thanks for showing us the way. What's that? He's saying he reckons he could be useful to you, Ollie boy. Wants to tag along for your journey, or he does. But he's just a kid. It's too dangerous. Oliver. Oliver, you are a literal child, though. Ha! Cheeky little so-and-so. Look who's talking, he says. He means you're just a kid yourself, ain't it? And he's got a point. He really said that? But... Don't fret, Holly boy. Creatures like him are born to be familiars. And traveling around with wizards like yourself is what familiars do, ain't it? Gee, I guess so. Okay, you can come with us. You'd better give that little fellow a name, then. That'll seal the deal. Make you officially as master-like. Sid. I like Sid. I know I'm lame for not renaming things, but like, I don't know, I like the default names they come with, you know? Yeah, you can name them. Do we like Sid? I like Sid. I think Sid's cute. Yeah, it's cute and short. It also reminds me of Final Fantasy, because every Final Fantasy has a Sid. That one's spelled with a C, but you know, still. Sure, thanks. That's 3 whole familiars you got, isn't it? Ollie boy, and look at that. Now this one can evade attacks and all. Evade? Is that some kind of trick? Yeah, I suppose you could call it that. It's like defending, only you don't take any damage. The only thing is, it's a proper quick, so you have to be a bit nifty with your timing. But then you're getting pretty tasty at fighting. Tasty? Huh. Lark, ain't it? In fact, I might as well let you in on another little trick of the trade while we're here. Neato, what is it? Well, what it is if you do an attack at the exact moment an enemy is attacking you, you'll hit back with what's known as a counterattack. And if that works, your enemy will be stunned, so they'll just sit there and let you whack them over and over. Tidy, eh? You can tell when the perfect time to attack is because the little attack bubble down in the corner will flash blue. It sounds a little complicated. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Was not expecting counterattacks akin to parries. That's interesting. Let's check on our boy. Hello. Do you like pie? You do. You don't love pie, but you like it. Yes. Can you equip the spear? You sure can. I don't think you need this. I think that you... Okay, you can't equip that one. I think you do need this, actually. There you go. So, we can't use Sid for a little while, because they give you your familiars at level 1, and as we found out in the Ding Dong sewers, or Ding Dong well,
Let's do it.
if you try to use a new familiar that's level 1, you will get beat up and lose all your money. So we're not going to get Sid out for a little while until Sid gets some XP watching us fight. Because we don't want to lose all our money. We like having money so that we can buy things for our familiars and ourselves. There we go, 3 levels already. Sid's on their way. Sid learned Water Bomb. Was not expecting that. That's a little intense for you, buddy, don't you think? Tricks. Drowsy Drops. Soporific Bubbles send a single enemy to Dreamland. A rippling bubble of water is launched at an enemy dealing water damage. Okay. And Healing Tear. A healing teardrop falls, restoring a small amount of health to one ally. To one ally. So I assume this is a good single target hill. And we don't have party members yet, so it's irrelevant that it's single target at the moment. How much does Healing Touch cost? 3. Heal wounds with a warm rush of kind-heartedness. So unless this heals more, then Healing Touch is just better. Right. I can make the mushrooms grow. I'm already by the robot, so I just want to test if my question of being able to rejuvenate the robot is possible. Rejuvenate. No, nothing happens. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Does this do anything? No, nothing happens. Okay. Please don't attack me. You little rascal. He looks like he has a slice of pizza in his hand.
Let's do it.
Ow. That's not very nice of you, Pike.
We won.
So we're gonna wanna go down there, I guess.
Let's do it.
No, don't hit me. Ah. Well, at least it was only 8 damage instead of 10. They hit so fast, it's
We did it.
it's kind of hard to switch over to defend. I guess defend's more for like the slow boss attacks more than anything, though. Let's see if I can do this counterattack.
We can do this.
So it flashes blue.
Here goes.
I don't see it flashing. I mean, I see the blue radius around it. Oh no, ow. Do a healing touch when we get out of here.
Nito! Watch this.
Nice. I don't know if that was like a counterattack or we just got a crit.
Nito!
Ah, it's the big spider. Let's fireball
Let's
him.
go.
That's not him. Oh no. Ow. Not very nice of you, Mr. Spider. Smack him.
We won.
Grow. That sounds so much like the Zelda chime. I'm here for it. It's very cute.
We can do this. Here goes.
Oh no. Oh, I'm poisoned. Poison be gone.
Nito!
Good, another save point. Oh, do I have a very potent magic? Okay, I can't unlock that. Look, Mr. Drippy, it's a fountain. It's all dried up. Dearly, dearly me, this isn't too pretty, is it? But now we know what the problem is, at least. We do? Well, this is the spring of life, isn't it? It's what put the plenty in the forest of plenty. The reason the fairies have scarped, and the tree that familiar egg was in was all withered is because the spring by here was run dry. Of all the low moos, who would do something like this? Proper despicable it is. Aye. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Mr. Drippy? I've got a feeling in my lantern that the culprit is about to appear. He is? Trust me, man. It's how these things always happen.
See?
Wow. He's quite large.
Oh, jeepers.
Gladiator. Okay, so it doesn't say what type he is. I don't think he has a type. Fireball. Frostbite. Uh-oh. Defend. Defend. Okay, switch to monkey. Get these health and mana balls. Oh, ouch. Can I evade? Ah, timing was not good. What about sleep? Can I put him to sleep? I think I got the evade. I did! Cut loose was not worth it. Oh, he angry. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling about this Ollie boy. He looks like he's about to charge. Put your guard up, man. Hope I survived this. Oh. Drippy
I'm sorry, Mom.
told me to defend way too early. He told me to defend at such an early point that doing so when he said to caused me to die. We're not going to continue because we don't want to lose all our money. So we'll just reload the save before the fight. Drippy. Drippy, drippy. Drippy, drippy, drippy. How could you do me like this, buddy? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Big bonk, extra bonk, more bonk. Ow. Didn't need to bring that one out. Okay. Now should be good. Oh, I know. Hold on a sec, Ollie boy. Take this, you big bully. Tidy, now's your chance, man. Beat him up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Get him, monkey. Spirit of the Glade. You obtained a page describing the gladiator. Thank goodness. The horrible creature is gone. That wasn't just any old creature, Ollie boy. That was the guardian of this here forest. Guardian? You mean like the guardian of the woods? That I do. It's like I said, isn't it? Life force can make things pop up all over the place. And in places like this forest, the desire of the inhabitants to protect their home gives birth to massive guardian beasties, see? Beasties like that one you fought over in the deep dark wood, and the lad we just met. I don't know if you noticed, but his eyes were proper funny. Do you think Shadar? I wouldn't be surprised if he had a hand in this sordid little affair. Drying up a spring is just the kind of low-down trick he'd play. Nichols, well, the Guardian is back to his old self. But what are we going to do about the Spring of Life, I've been thinking about that, Mr. Drippy. We healed the tree egg with the spell, didn't we? Could we maybe use the same spell to restore the Spring of Life? There's clever of you, Ollie boy. Reckon some of my brains must be rubbing off on you. Give it a try, my lad. All right, Mr. Drippy. I sure hope it works. So this is the real Spring of Life. It's so pretty. It is indeed. Now the Guardian and the Spring are back to their normal selves. The fairies won't be far behind. Tidy. Neato. I sure hope we can meet some fairies the next time we're here. Me too, Ollie boy. Me too. Right, to Al Mamoon. Yes, sir. The purity at the heart of the Spring of Life has unlocked a story in the Wizard Companion. Obtained a new tale of wonder. We will read that at a later point. Right then, Ollie boy. I reckon there's some proper nasty monsters around by here. Don't try to be a hard man and take them all on. Just hurry and get to Al Mamoon, ain't it? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, you ran past me. I don't even see Al Mamoon in the distance. Oh, there it is. Right in the middle of an oasis. Proper place to build it. Al Mamoon, Court of the Khalifa. Oh, it's a cowbell.
Here we are, Alma Moon. Beautiful.
It's different from Ding Dong Dell, huh?
Well, of course it flipping is. It's slap bang in the middle of the desert for a start.
What's that delicious smell?
Babanas.
That's the babanas, innit? Babanas are what Alma Moon's famous for, see? You never eaten a fruit like it. Gorgeous they are. Tell you what, I'm starving. Fancy a babana split?
Really? They're that good, huh? Wow.
Too flipping right they are. This place was built on the babana
Hello,
trade.
Sap on
Yes,
YouTube.
tasty
Good to
fruit.
see you.
Okay, let's try some.
Before we go Babana, though, we should try and find this Rashad, ain't it? It's what we came here for, after all. You're right. We should ask around and find out if anybody knows him. Alright. I'm digging the, like, cow aesthetic with, like, the little, like, cow nose piercing on the door, the little, like, cowbell at the entrance. And, like, now Al Mamoon makes sense, because it's Mamoo, you know, for the cow. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I can find the great sage Rashad? Audio is off? Isn't really aligning with the video? Oh, is it not? Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know if I can. I need to... First off, let me change my audio source so that it doesn't play when I listen to it back. Alright, let me see here. I don't know, maybe it's just my tracking? Yeah, I think it's okay on my end. I think it might just be that my lip tracking's not all that good. So that might be why it looks a little bit out of sync. The great sage Rashad? It's a long time since he was called by that name. These days, you would do better to ask after Rashad, seller of babanas. He sells babanas? You mean he's not a sage anymore? But getting him to teach me about... oh, sorry, this is Oliver. But getting him to teach me about magic was our whole reason for coming here. There's worrying still. We were after a babana split anyway, so we might as well stop by and see what's in it. My game audio? I definitely can't do anything about that. I will investigate it after stream. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I could do. Let me look at my settings real quick. I'll see if there's anything that's, like, readily apparent to me. No, I mean, we don't have any dropped frames. All the settings are proper. Yeah, sorry, I don't think there's anything I can do about that for now. I'll definitely look into it after stream, though. Thank you. I guess. Let's go find Rashad. That young seller of fabrics is a most fierce salesperson. The girls at Alma Moon are not to be trifled with. Okay. You are not of this realm, are you, child? Are you a traveler, perhaps? If you wish to sample our famed most delicious babanas, you must follow this road to the inn. Okay. Welcome, welcome. All of our produce is the very freshest. You are visitors to our city, are you not? Then I shall give you a most magnificent discount. If my senses do not deceive me, you are a wizard. Am I correct? No? Which means you must be here to see Rashad. So sorry, child. I fear Rashad is... no matter. Okay. Alma Moon offers you its most humble of welcomes. Traversing the desert is most tiring. You must enjoy our hospitality a while before continuing on your journey. Your clothes are most unique, stranger. Are you not terribly hot? Did you know that there is a most terrifying mountain of fire to the west of here? Its name is Old Smoky. We children are not permitted to approach it for fear that we may melt. Have you come to try our delicious babanas, friend? If you have not tried them, you must. They are truly a wonder. Can I go in here? Oh, the Caldermaster is here. Caw, a customer. I don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. Don't get caught short, now. Grab some of our exclusive items before they fly out the door. Okay. Bone sword. Pretty big upgrade. Flint dagger. I don't know what the second stat means. With the sparkle on the sword. Old-fashioned knife carved from a piece of rock. Its blunt blade makes it a rather ineffective weapon. Though the spear's head is made from sturdy, sharpened stone, the shaft is surprisingly flimsy. This axe was designed to chop firewood. It is nevertheless an effective weapon on the battlefield. It's a mallet, a hammer made from a piece of solid wood. It cannot compete with metal weapons when it comes to power. Animal claws that have simply been stuck together. Their carved tips make them deadly at close range. Okay, we won't buy anything yet. Haha. I will soon compete in the Oasis race. I must practice all I can, or I shall not win. People of the world, come. Spice up your lives. Hey, Zachary. Let me go ahead and do a hydrate. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see, what's in this shop? Oh, this is the Guildmaster. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. The weather may be hot, but not everyone is relaxing in the sunshine. There are still problems out there that need solving. Been busy, doing well. I have also been busy. I'm glad you're doing well. New errands available. A pair of traveling merchants have been seeing an intense discussion in Alma Moon. An elderly merchant near the milk fountains in Alma Moon appears to be worried about something. Okay. Milk, get the coolest, freshest milk in all the city, fresher than that of any other merchant. It seems that Old Smoky has grown yet more dangerous of late. I pray that nothing terrible is about to befall us. Husband, why do you not listen to me? Again, you have purchased goods that we cannot possibly sell. Do you like what you see? It is of the highest quality, of course, fresh from the southern part of Castaway Cove. Whatever is the matter with you? It's no good. I just can't be bothered. Leave me alone. What's happened to you? You were full of beans when we set out from Ding Dong Bell. Is everything okay? Well, we're traveling merchants, you see, but since we arrived in Alma Moon, my husband has completely lost his will to sell. And after we went to all the trouble of leaving Ding Dong Dell to travel to the world and earn enough money to open our dream shop. Who cares about that stupid shop? Selling things is such a lot of effort. Let's not bother anymore. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it? I reckon our friend here must be feeling a bit under the weather. I can't see. I can see you're going to be of no use. I'll just have to work for the two of us then, won't I? That, or we could mend his broken heart. One hobby-sized helping of enthusiasm should do it. Yes, we have to cure him. We can't just leave people who need our help. Ain't it, though? Let's get a wiggle on and find us some enthusiasm then, shall we? You got some enthusiasm there, ain't it? Cast give heart and hand it over. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it. We need to make enough money to open our dream shop. Let's get to work. Darling, you're back to your old self. Thank goodness. Sorry, my darling. Did I worry you? I'm so sorry. I'm better now. Let's get back to work, shall we? Neato, we cured him. Thank you so much for helping me out. You deserve my extra special free gift. 3 blindness begons and 100 guilders. 100 guilders is pretty good. Drippy is the little fellow, yes, he is a fairy. Did that bloke say Rashad selling babanas these days? Not exactly a step up from a great sage, is it? He's got a little lantern for a nose. Who's there? Oh, hello. Who can I help you today? We have a huge range of goods on offer, from Alma Moon's famous babanas to items exotic enough to make your head turn right around. Love the voice I give him. Yeah, he's like that in the voice acted scenes, so I'm like trying to match it. A phoenix feather. Well, that's definitely a Final Fantasy reference. A magical feather that can restore consciousness to one who has fallen during battle. Yep. Curse be gone. Cool, refreshing water that has been blessed with the power to lift curses. Sleep be gone. This alarm clock will cause one to wake from the deepest slumber, feeling refreshed and alert. And this is feed for the familiars. Ingredients for alchemy. I will be seeing you soon. Wait, there's a chest. Sandwich. Hello there. I recognize you. Who are you? Esther seems most unhappy of late. I wonder what could be wrong. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My, what a beautiful cape. But it is not quite to this season's look for the Mamuni man about town, you know. Why not update your outfit with some of our top quality fabrics at a price to suit every purse? Buy now, regret it forever. Neato, look at that, it's beautiful. New cape, huh? Oi, Ollie boy, we're not here on a flippin' shopping trip. What do you think we are, made of money? Oh, a fairy. And a very stylish little fellow you are, too. I have something here that would suit you down to the ground. Let's see now. Oh, yes, perfect. You reckon? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'd look at the business in that. Mr. Drippy? Sorry, Ollie boy. I got a bit carried away, ain't it? You've got to hand it to her. The girl can sell. Roll up, fine fabrics to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Look, the locket is glowing. And I reckon I know why. This young lady has got more enthusiasm than a school full of 6-year-olds. Wow. Excuse me, ma'am. I have something to ask. What is it, young man? Are you interested in some of our fine fabrics? I can offer you an excellent price. No, it's not that. I was wondering if you'd maybe let us borrow a little of your enthusiasm. Oh, you don't just... Oh, don't just say the funniest things. My enthusiasm and my smile always come for free. Take as much as you like. That sure is kind of you, ma'am. But we only need a little. Thank you. My, what a strange feeling. Now I feel even more ready to sell. Very well, dearest. I cannot bear to see you unhappy. You shall have all that you wish for. Ho ho ho. There is none more spoiled than our beloved grandchild. It's not fair. Why can I not have another Babana split? Hello there.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Rashad?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Rashad, sir, I need you to teach me magic. I need you to teach me the most powerful spells there are, so I can defeat Shadar.
Defeat Shadar? You?
Yes, sir.
Your journey has been wasted. I no longer practice the magic arts.
Huh? But why not? I thought you were one of the 4 great sages who knows everything there is to know about magic.
It matters not what I was. I use magic no more.
Is she... What do you want? Who are you?
Jeepers.
The poor thing's broken-hearted, looks like.
Shadar stole a piece of her heart. It was my fault. I defied him, and to punish me, he did this. That is why I fight no longer. I cannot risk my child's life. I will not. We must accept our fate and live out our days in peace.
Mr. Rashad, sir, you're wrong. She wouldn't want this. She's not in pain because a piece of her heart was stolen. It's because you gave up fighting. Because you gave up on everything. That's why she's in pain.
You are sure of this?
Yes, I am.
I see. I see now that you would say anything to enlist my aid.
Huh?
Begone! Leave us in peace.
You're making a mistake. I wasn't
Oh,
trying
Oliver.
to...
Well, he wasn't wrong. It looks like Shadar's stolen a part of the poor dab's heart.
Then we have to help her. We have to make her heart whole again.
Nah, looks like, I said. This is different.
Huh?
Her heart's not just broken, it's closed.
Clothes? What does that mean?
It's like this, see?
Oh.
She's not just had a part of her heart stolen, she's closed it up tight too, to keep the rest safe, like. So, before
Many
we
a
can think
people
about
have done
replacing
that.
what's missing, we'll have to open it back up again, innit?
And how do we do that?
We go to your world. If we find whoever she's connected to by there, we can work out what's going on with her by here. So, we head over your way and find her soulmate.
All right, let's do it.
Righto, back to your world it is.
What a cute way to teach kids who would play this about people. Can relate to a lot of aspects of this game. Yeah, definitely. I've been absolutely loving it. And yeah, there's definitely tons of stuff you can relate to it, even like this early in the game. Okay, should we need to do gateway? Yeah, it is nice. I wonder who she'll be in this world. So, where to start the search, eh? You'll remember how this works, isn't it, Ollie boy? It's all about spotting the similarities. Honestly, it's pretty rare to see a game with a well-written story. Well, I would say the majority of games that I play are probably games with well-written stories, but, like, that's just kind of what I'm drawn to. Games like Dark Souls, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Nier. So, I would say the majority of games that I play probably have a very well-written story, in my personal opinion, but yeah, there's so much that releases on the market all the time where I'm just, like, not interested in the story. Like, I don't know, games like The Quarry, Until Dawn, most of the new CODs that come out, you know, the new Assassin's Creed games and stuff like that. I'm just not invested in the story. It's not to say that they're not good necessarily, but they certainly don't appeal to me. You remember how... oh, wait, we already read this one. Somewhere around by here is someone who is similar to young Esther in some way. Now, what girls do you know? Girls? I don't really talk to girls. I mainly talk to Phil. Crikey, well that's no good, is it? How are we going to do this then? Yeah, those games have very different vibes. Very different. I can see the appeal, especially for games like Until Dawn and The Quarry. You know, I can get the appeal. Assassin's Creed, I like the early one stories pretty decently. They still don't jump out to me as being amazing. But, like, definitely by the time that you get to, like, Black Flag and Origins, basically everything post AC3, I'm like, man, I just am not interested in this story. This is just not hitting different for me. And I feel that way about quite a few games. But there's still so many games that have a great story that I've still yet to play. You know, I've yet to go through the Metal Gear franchise. I still have some Final Fantasy games to go through. I haven't played every Zelda. And Zelda's story is, like, loose, but still compelling and interesting and, like, magical. There's so many games all the time for me to play with great story. You love Until Dawn yourself, only because you like the choices and the horror, but despite that, you will say the story isn't exactly amazing. It's good, but it's not, like, impactful. Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't like the characters in Until Dawn very much, which is understandable, because, like, they're kind of going for, like, the 80s, like, tropey characters from a lot of, like, the horror movies that it's inspired by, that just doesn't speak to me personally, and, like, I have a hard time getting invested into horror movies and their characters in general. I'm usually only watching classic horror to kind of, like, know where these iconic characters are coming from, like watching the old Halloween, which is probably my favorite horror, next to Alien, because, like, Alien's in, like, a weird place where it's not, like, slasher horror, it's, like, suspense ambience horror. But yeah, I digress. I'm sure there's someone she reminds me of. Different kind of horror is Midsummer. Yeah, I still need to watch that. Can't quite put your finger on it, is it? Never mind. If brain work won't work, leg work will. Let's go for a stroll around the town and see if we can spot Esther's soulmate at the way, shall we? Okay, Mr. Drippy, let's go find that girl. I wonder if it's Starry Mary. I doubt it, but it could be. I think Starry Mary had blonde hair. That would look like where Starry Mary's house is on the map. Do they have new dialogue? The kitty cat in Layla's store always seems to be chasing something. Either he's cracked or that place has mice. Okay, that's the same dialogue as before. Motorville is so cute. It reminds me so much of a demo I used to play on repeat as a little boy. I had this little demo disc, and it had a game on it called Steambot Chronicles, and I would replay that demo over and over and over again because it had just such a cute world. It reminded me so much of Ghibli, though I didn't really understand it at the time. Like, now looking back at it, I realize that, like, it reminded me of, like, Kiki's Delivery Service and stuff like that. I think one day maybe we'll go back and play Steambot Chronicles, just because it's something from my childhood that I never got to go past the demo point. It's so not a popular game at all. I doubt it would do very well, but I'm interested in it. Hey, I just thought... What's up, man? You having a nice time thinking about girls, is it? Huh? No, I just... When I used to come here to Phil's garage, there was a girl. She was always looking at us from her window. From her window, eh? Sounds like a proper shrinking violet. I guess so. That's the window up there. Oh, that's her, Mr. Drippy. Flipping heck, Ollie boy. Why didn't you think of her straight away? She's the spitting image of her man. Huh? Of who? Who do you think, you blockhead? The great sage's daughter, ain't it? The one who's obviously her flippin' soulmate. It's that obvious? I never noticed. You sure have good eyes, Mr. Drippy. She was only in the window for a second. Never underestimate the razor-sharp eyes of a fairy, my boy. Spot a speck of dust on her cheek at the pin, I could. I don't know where I got cheek from in that sentence, I'm sorry. Spot a speck of dust on the head of a pin, I could. I don't know what it is about doing Drippy's voice, but, like, there's something so chaotic about trying to do that accent that I just kind of end up saying words that aren't there. I'm doing my best. I really am. Anyway, it's her, and no mistake. Let's go and barge our way into her bedroom. We cannot do that. Okay. How about we just knock on the door and say hello? Ask her to come out and play, maybe. Bring her a toy, some flowers. It's no good. There's no answer. Is something the matter, dear? There's nobody home, you know. I need to speak to the girl who lives here. You're a friend of Myrtle's? Oh, you poor dear. You must be awfully worried about her. Huh? Oh my, you haven't heard? Well, just between you and I, things haven't been going so well for Myrtle's family lately. How come? Her father works every hour of every single day. Nothing but work, work, work. He's never at home anymore. Such a shame. Rusty was always such a devoted father. But something has happened to him. He's changed. I hear him shouting at them through the walls. I don't know how poor Betty copes, let alone young Myrtle. Such a shame. Betty is... That's right, dear. She's Rusty's wife, and she's every bit as devoted to him as she always was. Why, only this morning I heard her promising to bring his lunch to him down at the garage. All the love she pours into those sandwiches. It's enough to break your heart. Why, I'm welling up just thinking about it. Such a kind soul. Poor, poor Betty. I have half a mind to tell that Rusty Cartwright just how lucky he is. Jeepers. Oh, just listen to me gossiping on and on. Do ignore me, dear. I'm just a silly old woman. Say hello to Myrtle for me, won't you? Crikey, sounds like things are none too rosy in this Cartwright household, eh? Mr. Drippy, we can't leave her like that. We have to help her. We have to help Myrtle. That's easier said than done, Ollie boy. She's not coming out for a chat if we're not getting in unless we go magicking the door open. You're right. We should use magic to open the door. I'm the only one who knows how. I'm the only one who can go in and speak to her. You sure you want to be doing this, man? When Mom died, If you hadn't taken me over to your world when I thought I was all alone, if you hadn't helped me, I'd still all be alone right now. That's why we have to help Myrtle. If we don't, she'll be left staring out the window forever, all alone. That's justification enough for a bit of breaking and entering in my book. Let's get in there. Okay, Mr. Drippy. Huh? It won't open. Eh? That's proper weird. A rubbish little lock like that should have popped undone easy peasy. What's wrong, Mr. Drippy? It's the store, man. There's an evil power protecting it. Your spell didn't fail. It was repelled by a malignant force. Repelled? Jeepers. Must be the girl, ain't it? She's the soulmate of a sage's daughter, after all. You think? So what do we do? I'll tell you what we won't do. I tell you what we don't do. Carry on trying to get in by the front door. It's not exactly polite just barging into people's houses anyway. You're right. I guess we'll have to find some other way. Well, that certainly lends more credence to a worry of mine that Drippy and all the magic stuff is not exactly real. That was... P. Hey, maybe... Eh? What's going on, Ollie boy? Maybe P knows something. Eh? What the flippin' heck is going on? Oliver, you have to go in there. It's open. How the flip? Did you do another spell on it or something? No, it wasn't me. It was P. Huh? Where'd she... Never mind all that. Let's get in there, shall we? There's a damsel in distress in there.
Who are you?
My name's Oliver. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm a kid from right here in Motorville. Just like you.
I know. I've seen you.
You have?
I'm sick. I can't leave this room. If I go outside, it hurts. So all I can do is look out at the world from my window.
That's why they call her Stary Mary. Shh! Don't worry, man. No one can hear me by here. I can talk as loud as I want.
Yes, that's why they call me Stary Mary.
Huh?
Crikey, can she hear me?
That's what they call me around here. But you knew that already, huh? I bet you think I'm weird, don't you?
No, I don't.
It's okay. I don't mind. You should go before my father comes home.
Oi, come here a sec. This is proper weird. I've looked as hard as I know how, but she doesn't seem sick at all. She's as fit as a fiddle, in fact.
You mean you can tell?
I'm Lord High Lord of the Fairies, and of course I can tell.
So what is wrong with her?
Well, whatever sickness she had might be gone, but something still got a hold over the poor dab.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm gonna come see you again. Okay, Myrtle?
Huh?
Well, if you can't leave your room, I'll come to you instead. That way we can be friends. How does that sound?
Oh,
Oliver,
my heart.
You can't.
Huh?
My father won't allow it. You should leave.
But Myrtle...
Just like you said, Mr. Drippy, it's almost like Myrtle and Esther are the same person. Ain't it though? They could be twins, man. I knew they were soulmates the moment I laid eyes on her. But she ain't broken-hearted. There's something else stopping her from getting better. It must be her parents. Her family is... If that old gossip is to be believed, yeah. Sounds like her folks ain't getting on too well. But her family squabble's really that kind of thing we want to be get mixed up in, Ollie. Maybe not, but we have to help Myrtle. Family is important. It's everything. Well, since you put it like that, go on then. Let's help the poor dab out. Next stop, Rusty's shop. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. Oh, Oliver. Oliver. This is going to be a difficult task. Goodness. Heavens knows. Many a people whom I would have loved to have helped with their family situation, but it is not easy. This here must be Rusty's garage. I got a bad feeling in my lantern about this. You'd best make sure you're good and ready before you go in. Okay, Mr. Drippy. Can I save? Yes, I can. Oh, buddy. You better not yell at Oliver. This must be Rusty's garage, eh, Ollie boy? And that must be him over there. I guess so, huh? Excuse me, sir. Are you Myrtle's father? I came to ask about her. Can't you see I'm busy? Beat it, kid. What a jerk. Eh? What's that swirling around him? Nah, it can't be. Honey, I brought your lunch. Not this again. I'm not hungry. But honey, if you don't eat, you'll get sick. I said I'm not hungry. What a jerk. Okay, honey, just look after yourself, please. So that was Myrtle's mom, huh? You too. Get out of here before I throw you out. You have no right. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. Oh, I don't like you at all. But sir, we... Crikey, look at those eyes. Broken as heck his heart is. He's heartbroken? But he's not from your world, Mr. Trippy. Let's worry about that later. For now, we know what the problem is. We need to mend Rusty's broken heart, isn't it? I guess we do. Don't worry, sir. We're going to help you. You're kidding me. A flippin' nightmare. Now we're for it. A nightmare? You mean like a bad dream? Nah, man. Much worse. A nightmare's an evil spirit that latches onto the broken-hearted. See that black misty stuff? That's how you know. Nicholas, the mist is getting darker. That can only mean one thing, and it ain't good news. Oh, you're really... Oh. Rusty's nightmare. Void of kindness. I know quite a few people afflicted by this nightmare. Oh! That didn't do a lot of damage. Hard heart. God, Nino Kuni would be perfect for a Kingdom Hearts world. Ooh. Burning Heart. It looks so much like a Heartless design too, honestly. I love it. It's really, really good. save a little bit of mana in the tank. Oh heavens, what are those? I wonder if a no damage run is possible. I kind of doubt it. Oh wow, that water bomb actually did pretty good damage. 23. How much was my fireball? 13. Hey yo. Ooh. I think I got it off in time. Yep. Uh-oh. Ouch. Let's, I want to see our little buddies. Oh, no, please don't hurt me. New Dawn. Ah, it's a heal. Okay. Ah, well, I'm happy to see it. Ish cute. Thank you for trying to warn me, though. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough at seeing it. Oh, defend. Let's finish him off with a cut loose. If this even finishes off. It did not. Gotcha.
We won!
Alright, let's see how this affects Rusty. I'm very, very curious to see how that's gonna go. Honey. Oh, Betty, stay away from me. His heart is still broken. Course it is. We only got rid of the nightmare man. Mending his heart is a whole nother problem. Mr. Drippy, these nightmares, just what are they? Well, they're sort of like beasties, only they're born from broken hearts and they latch onto them and sort of possess them, see? And Shadar is behind the nightmares too? Look at him, Ollie boy. Him and Rashad are like peas from the same pod, ain't it? What Shadar's done is he's got the better of... Wait. What Shadar done is he's got the better of Rashad over in our world by attacking his soulmate over by here in your world. It's just awful. He's attacking people in my world now? Looks like it, eh? And if we don't mend his heart, he might get taken over by another nightmare. We need to sort this out, Ollie boy. You saw what it was like before, ain't it? It's pretty obvious what he's missing is a man-sized helping of kindness. Kindness. Gee. That's right. Anyone overflowing with the milk of a human kindness spring to mind, Ollie boy? A real kind of person, huh? Honey? Oh, honey, are you okay? Talk to me, please. Well, well, well. Sometimes the thing you're looking for points itself down, plunks itself down right on your doorstep. There's lucky. I guess so. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, why, you're Allie's son. Yes, that's right. I have to ask you, Miss Cartwright, could I borrow a little of your kindness? I'm sorry, dear. I don't think I need to make Mr. Cartwright better. Please, I need it so that I can help him. I really don't have the first idea of what you're talking about. But if it stands even the smallest chance of helping my husband, then sure, do it. Thank you so much, Miss Cartwright. The warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. What did you do? I feel almost warm inside. Ooh. Okay. So we have our first indication of magic potentially being real. Or she is placating to a kid. I'm thinking the former, but the latter is possible. Tidy. That means it worked, didn't it? Now give it to Rusty. There's a good lad. Okay. Are you sure that's all you need to make my husband better? Betty, just leave me alone, will you? Come on, man. Hurry up. Hand over the kindness before we have another flippin' nightmare on our hands. Okay. Yeah, I would be on board with it being real. I'm just looking for evidence of such, because the way that they framed the story thus far, it would be very easy to say that like the magic is not real and then it's like Oliver coping. But we'll see as it unfolds. That's like part of something that like it's really, really interesting me in the game is like seeing how that's going to play out. So it's like one aspect in a multitude of aspects that are keeping me really engaged with the story. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to go. And I really want it to be real, because I'm personally not a fan of like stories where it's like, everything that happened was like a coping mechanism or a dream or something like that. Like, I really hate when people have like the theories for like Kingdom Hearts, for example, where they're like, I mean, Sora's a little kid and he's just imagining like a talking dog and duck traveling to all these different worlds. I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. I like magic in my stories. It's fun. For stories that want to do that, where the magic isn't real and all that, like Bridge of Terabithia and stuff of like that, lovely, wonderful. Do that. That's great. Not every story should do that, and I'm really hoping that this one doesn't do that. I do want the magic to be real. I think that is the outcome I'm hoping for, but there is the possibility for it to be very well written, even if it's not. So we'll see. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, Bridge of Terabithia traumatized me as a child. Absolutely traumatizing. The girl that played the main girl was so cute, and I loved her personality so much. And like as a young lad watching it, you know, you have your main character. He's a young boy. You're a young boy. Obviously, as a young boy, there's a very high likelihood you're going to project onto the young boy, and then cute, nice friend girl in the story. Of course, you're going to project some level of affection towards them, and want to see everything go well for them. And then Bridge of Terabithia absolutely tears you to shreds. It cuts you down and leaves you out to dry. Bridge of Terabithia is a very hard pill to swallow. Haven't watched it since. Had a friend similar, and so like it hurt. Oh yeah, yeah. That'd do it. That'd make it all the harder. Yeah, came close. I'm very, very glad they didn't pass. I'm very glad for that. Oh, what are you doing? Ugh. Honey. Oh, honey. Betty, what am I doing here? Did you do something with your hair? Oh, Rusty. You're looking very handsome yourself, honey. Tidy, it worked. Ah, marital bliss, eh? There's lovely. Excuse me, Oi, what do you think you're doing? There's no time to be interrupting. Let's leave them to it and go and tell Myrtle everything's back to normal with her folks, shall we? You're right. Let's go. Thank goodness, my husband is back at long last. This feeling, this warmth, I'd forgotten what it was like. That is definitely quite unusual. Very hard to imagine a situation where that could happen without magic. Like, I suppose if you really want to play devil's advocate for the no magic, you could certainly be like, well, from Oliver's perspective as a kid, you know, perhaps he didn't intuit everything that was being conversed between the two of them. Hey, Myrtle.
Oliver, what is it? Well, if my father sees you, he'll... Myrtle, come with me. Huh? You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle.
Oh.
Go on out and play, Myrtle.
But, Father...
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing that was keeping you closed up in here, maybe it was me.
Father...
You were scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing keeping us together.
Oh my god.
That
Drippy back there.
we wouldn't be a family anymore. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, this is
That's
so
why-
emotional.
Why you were. Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Oh, poor Myrtle.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father...
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver?
Hmm?
I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside.
Yes.
Will you come with me?
Myrtle.
Oh, the way the parents are so proud of her,
Myrtle!
their body language.
I did it! Oliver! I did it!
Yeah.
I'm outside! I'm outside!
Oh, there's beautiful.
Oliver! Thank you so much!
Okay, now that the cutscene's over, I'll address chat one up. First of all, thank you. Are you 1KH for following? Are you perhaps a KH fan? Or is that just like a coincidence that there's KH at the end of your name? But yeah, thank you so much for following. I have no idea why they didn't notice the hat. I mean, for this, you could also be like, how did she not notice like the book that Drippy's carrying? Or like, how did no one notice the cat when Drippy was carrying the cat? Which like further kind of puts me in that position of like, what did they see? Like, do they just see Oliver carrying the book? Did Leela just see us carrying the cat? Because like she talked about Oliver carrying the cat. She didn't talk about Drippy carrying the cat or like the cat floating. Myrtle did not hear Drippy. I don't think Myrtle heard Drippy. It seemed like Myrtle just knows that people call her Starry Mary, and like it was just coincidence that like at that time she was like, yeah, that's why they call me Starry Mary, because like Oliver was thinking it and Drippy was talking about it, and she's like, yeah, she knows what Oliver is likely thinking about. Yeah, since he's from our world, coincidences like Star Wars. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I love Star Wars. Big fan of Star Wars. Huge fan. I have an entire closet filled with bins of Star Wars toys and shelves with tons of Star Wars like ships and stuff like that. Huge fan. Myrtle can't hear Drippy nor see him. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm so happy for you, Myrtle. I couldn't have done it without you, Oliver. I'm going to go outside every day from now on. I'll go to school again and meet new people and buy new clothes. Oh my god, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Thank you so much. What do you, how should I refer your name? Do you want, like, Rui, RU1, RU, KH? How would you like for me to refer to you, by the way? Because, like, just say Ru? Okay, easy. Ru it is. It's so strange. I was so scared to come outside, but now I feel brave. I feel like I could do anything. Listen to her, man. All of a sudden, she's got more courage than you could shake a stick at. I can feel it from all the way over here. She does? Huh. Mr. Drippy, there's someone in Alma Moon who could really use that courage. Nice thinking, Ollie boy. A drop of Myrtle's newfound bravery is just what we need to kickstart young Gessler's recovery. Is something the matter, Oliver? Myrtle, I know a girl who's just like you, and she's going through something terrible. Huh? You're so brave. I wanted to know if you'd let me give some of your courage to this girl, to help her, and to give her family. And to help her family. Of course. But how do we do that? We use magic, and I know just the spell. Oh, sorry that I'm tripping over my words, I'm trying. Magic? You're an interesting boy, Oliver. But sure, go ahead. Alright, close your eyes. Like this? The stout and sturdy force of fearlessness. Aw. This game is so wonderfully, like, aligned with, like, stuff that I like Kingdom Hearts and like that. And, like, I'm honestly surprised how long it's taken me to play this game and how aligned it is with so many things that I really, really love and am into. Like, I mean, look at me. I'm my entire character persona is King of Hearts. Like, I love everything to do with, like, the human heart and, like, emotions and all that stuff. It's really perfect. This game is really good, but you just haven't gotten past a certain stage. Don't want to spoil, so you just watch people play it. Ah, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for not spoiling, too. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And yeah, it's such a great game. I'm glad you get to enjoy it by watching it, and I hope you get past that stage at some point. I'm definitely so excited to be playing through it, and like, I'm gonna be so excited to like start the sequel whenever I finish this game. And there's the mobile game that like I never got into when it came out, but I was really interested in it. I don't know if it's still in service. I think it probably is. I don't know if the story is gonna be top-notch quality because it is a mobile game, but like, I'm excited to play even that. Like, I'm really, really excited at how good Ni no Kuni is. You're not far from the stage you got stopped at. This game is really fun. Okay. Alright. Crossroads is just open world, you think? Oh, okay. Is it like Genshin? That would make sense, because I saw a lot of people playing it. Like, I saw, like, CDawg VA playing it. And I was like, wow, that's kind of weird. He doesn't usually play mobile games. That would make sense if it's, like, open world like Genshin. Okay. You think? Not too sure? Okay. I'm excited to check it out whenever we eventually get to it. I don't know if it'll probably be after Ni no Kuni 2 that we'll check it out. Because I imagine, being a mobile game, it probably has, like, cards and, like, stuff you can, like, gacha for that are, like, characters from the games. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of a weird fit for Ni no Kuni, to be honest. Like, especially, like, having played Ni no Kuni now, I'm like, this is, like, wholesome, you know, child-friendly, like, Ghibli-esque storytelling. It feels kind of weird to put that in a mobile game. Like, those two things don't really feel like there's a lot of connection there, but we'll see. I might like... I like mobile games a lot of times, so we'll see if I like Crossworlds. I don't know, though. It feels warm. My heart, it feels warm. That means the magic worked. Thank you so much, Myrtle. Now my friend can finally start to get better. I'm glad. Righto, Ollie boy. We've got some courage to level into it. Let's get going. This game isn't really kid-friendly, you can say that. Drippy says some questionable stuff. That's true. That's true. Sure. Myrtle, I have to go now. Wish your friend luck from me, won't you, Oliver? I hope she gets better soon. Thanks, Myrtle. I will. See you soon, Oliver. Can I get the extra dialogue? My husband, and now my daughter, too. It's like a dream come true. This is all thanks to you, isn't it? Can I talk to Rusty? I can. Myrtle's sickness was all my fault, but things will be different now. We're going to be a family again. Thank you so much, Oliver. I feel like I could do anything now. Gateway. Oh, the palm trees are like fans. That's such a cool detail. I love the art design in this game. It's so very filled with whimsy. Like, it really is like seeing the world through the eyes of a child. Because, like, I don't, like... Yes, an adult can absolutely think of something like this, but this very much feels like something a kid would think of. Like, a kid would make a drawing with, like, palm trees that have, like, fans on it. Okay. Here she is. Oliver. Huh? Tidy. It's just like I thought. We've opened her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Don't worry. This will only take a moment. I'm gonna give you Myrtle's courage, okay? Yep. Her heart's wide open. Just fire in that courage and Bob's your uncle.
What is this?
am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shudar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The Clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it
The music
now
is
since
incredible.
the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The
Yes.
clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Such a good kid. Let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me, just like you. Here, boy. Oh my god. He is a little pangu. Wow, you can fight with familiars too, Esther? Indeed she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful folks to have around they are. This is my Drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Esther and her familiar have joined your party. Yes, we have a party member. Tidy. Now that's settled. Let's get down to business. You remember what young Oliver came here for, ain't it, Rashad? Mr. Drippy. I do. You wish to learn the arts of the sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. You see the page describing the puppet string spell. You receive a page describing the secret ingredient spell. You receive a page describing the magic lamp spell. You receive a page describing the pulse spell. That looks so much like the Garlean, the Garlean symbol in FF14. It also looks a little bit like the Altera Vita symbol, but like that looks a lot like the Garlean symbol. I love that. Thank you, Mr. Rashad. I am satisfied that you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You knew? About me being from another world, I mean? It was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not, which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so Oliver is from one of the other worlds you told me about, Father? One of the other worlds. Okay. Well, I suppose that's not a revelation. Drippy said there are parallel worlds. Plurally. So, yeah. And he was the one who saved me? Yes, it's strange. It feels like I've met you in a dream or something. Oliver, it seems there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I will beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The four great sages could not overcome the Dark Gem. For a mere boy to do so will require more than enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, isn't he? Indeed he is. the kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages. Oliver, you must undertake them.
Trials? Where do I take these trials?
In the north of the desert, at the Temple of Trials.
The Temple of Trials? You mean...
I do. The home of the Supreme Sage, Master of Familiars. You too have much to learn, Esther. Only those with Supreme Sage blessings are permitted to open the door of the temple. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Father. You'll be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thanks, Esther. And thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Rashad is now traveling with you.
Great.
It'll soon be time for the Babana Bazaar. What shall I give them this year?
You sure look excited, sir.
But of course, I am young. Of course I am, young man. The Babana Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren.
Gee, how many grandchildren do you have?
Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns across lands, it must be perhaps 30.
Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents.
That may be so, but for each, I am rewarded with the priceless smile of a child. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them.
Crikey, that man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something? It could save people in trouble.
It could?
It sure could. Please, say you'll help us.
Very well, since you ask so nicely.
Thank you very much, sir.
I like the symbol for kindness too, because it's like a cloudy gust of wind. You know, it's like a fresh breeze. You know, the idea that like kindness is like, you know, a nice fresh air that comes in and rejuvenates you and picks you up when the world's really hard. Oh, what a marvelous sensation! My heart, my very soul, overflows with warmth. Okay, we've already got that dialogue before.
Oh, it is a tragedy. How will my poor darling dear ever survive?
Something the matter, love?
My soul, my one, my only dearest husband has traveled to Golden Grove in search of delicious mushrooms, but he has forgotten to take his lunch.
Knickers, there's a disaster.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of bad, huh? He must be real hungry by now. He must. Oh, he must. And the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to him myself. Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's the forest we came through. The one with all those giant mushrooms.
That it is, Ollie boy. The fertile forest of fabulous flora and fauna. It's a proper good place to go in search of a bit of grub.
Ah, so you are familiar with the Golden Grove? Then I must make the most urgent of requests of you. It is a great inconvenience, I am sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my dear darling husband lunch to him.
And the Mooney woman's husband left his lunch behind when he went out to forage mushrooms. Yeah, sure, I'll deliver it.
You want us to take it to Golden Grove? Sure, leave it to us. You will aid me in my hour of need? My little hero. Here, this is the lunch I prepared for my best beloved with all the devotion of a faithful wife. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It is a meal for lovers only.
You obtain lover's lunch basket.
Okay. By the ancients, what a handsome young man. We are blessed. Please do not hesitate to tell me if any of our wares catch your eye. Oh, this will never do. It is very bad for business, very bad.
What's the matter, ma'am?
The desert is filled with marauding boneheads. The traveling merchants who bring us fresh goods are being attacked. I fear that soon our lines of supply will be severed entirely. If only there were someone who could rid us of those skeletal scoundrels.
Seems like they're in a proper pickle, eh, Ollie boy? Shall we offer a helping hand? An elderly merchant from Alma Moon is worried because her supply lines are coming under attack. Agree.
I'll help you, ma'am. I'll beat those boneheads for you. Come now, child. We are not in so much trouble that we need to send the likes of you to our doom.
To your doom? Sorry. Nah, man. You don't understand. He's got me, Drippy, High Lord of the Valleys, looking after him. He'll be right as rain.
And what exactly will you do, little man? Gnaw upon their shin bones until they hop away?
Oh, you, the flippin' cheek of it, the flippin' shin bones indeed. Ollie boy, our pride is on the line here. We need to batter those bony baggers good and proper.
Sure, let's do it, Mr. Drippy. Very well. Defeat 10 boneheads. That'll be enough to allow our supply lines to reach us. Suppliers, not supply lines. I'm done. Sorry.
I shall moo cow fountain.
My friend has become very strange. I wonder what could have happened to him.
No, you cannot have it back. I have not. I have not finished with it.
What is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here?
The problem is that this thief will... Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
The problem is that this thief will not return to me what picture book I lent him.
It is only a picture book, and a poor one at that. Who cares?
I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back.
Ugh, stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, either he's had his heart broken or every ounce of kindness squeezed out of him. He needs putting over someone's knee. No, 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 not the knee. Also, that fountain has milk coming out of it, I just noticed.
You think he's broken-hearted? But he seems so lively.
Well, it depends on which bit of heart's been broken, been stolen, ain't it? Change your personality in all different ways it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the other lad get his book back? The Mamooni boy is unkindly refusing to return a book he borrowed from his friend. Agree.
We sure are. I'd hate for them to not be friends anymore.
Righto. Then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, isn't it? Whoops. You got some kindness there, ain't it? Cast give heart and hand it over.
What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but then I... Truly? You meant to return it? But of course, I'll go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this.
2 cups of strong coffee. 100 golders. Strong coffee, eh? A coffee with a deep, bitter flavor. Its strength makes it something of an acquired taste. Alright. I see. If it grows much hotter, the milk of the fountains will curdle. Aha! This gives me an idea. I shall fill bottles with water and sell those. I will surely become most rich.
Surely a person could cool the milk of the fountains will become richer still.
Can I? No. Okay. I'm afraid that I cannot allow you to pass. It is not currently permitted. If you wish an audience with Her Majesty. With Her Majesty, you must obtain Master Abu's A bull's permission. Oh.
Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert?
Fun. It was flippin' boiling, man.
Boiling for you, maybe. Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Alma Moon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. You think so? I kinda like it. Hey, there are still loads of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I am trying. It's just that my wizard companion is kinda, most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages had been torn out. I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I'd better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I?
Tidy. There's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you. Being a stingy little person, after all.
Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard's companion isn't just full of spells. There are also stories in there. They were gathered by the sages over the centuries. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to him.
That is a very insightful thing of you to say. I would agree. Stories are very powerful.
Right. I'm gonna give you one to get you started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. You obtained a new tale of wonder, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion.
Alright, well, let's give it a read. Especially if we're going to talk to him after. Okay, so we would find it... 12 Tales of Wonder. Okay, here we go. Zoom in. Let's look at the art. Get the lion. The prince. Okay. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. The first tale, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. The Cowardly Prince. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong, wise, and loved by his subjects. But the noble example he set served only to weaken Tamalo's spirit. On one occasion, his father told him thus, "Soon, my boy, it shall be time for me to retire, upon which thou shalt become king." While the announcement delighted the prince, it filled him also with a terrible dread, for he did not have the spirit required to ascend to the throne. In his vexation he wandered from the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paw, lifted him to his gaping mouth and swallowed him whole. At first the prince thought he was doomed, but at length he began to reconsider his position. At least I no longer have to become king, thought the prince. Sorry. My analog stick is a little messed up. After taking a deep breath, he said to the lion, "Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become its king. Since thou hast now swallowed me, however, thou must needs become king instead." "King, eh?" replied the lion. "I shan't complain about that." Thereupon the prince led the lion back to the palace. The courtiers were shocked to see the lion enter the palace, but the prince pleaded with them from inside his stomach, and the lion was accepted as king. The lion proved to have quite an aptitude for royal duties. Whensoever there was a dispute in his kingdom, the lion would simply growl at the quarrelers. "Stop complaining, or I shall eat you alive." Whensoever a bridge was swept away by a flood, the lion would simply use his paw to rip down a tree and lay it across the river. Regarding taxation and legal matters, the lion was utterly ignorant. But whensoever such a problem arose, Prince Tamalo would speak to him from inside his stomach and provide him with a sound solution. 2 dragons. After some time, news reached the king that 2 dragons were ravaging the eastern and western edges of his kingdom. The people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil, upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragons himself. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating 2 such terrible dragons. "My dear stomach dweller," said he then, "what in the wide world should I do now?" Prince Tamalo considered the lion's question, and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion headed east to the part of his kingdom that was being ravaged by the larger dragon, and roared in its ugly face. "Dragon, I shall soon slay thee. I fear thee not, for no matter how large thou art, thou shalt never devour me." "Oh ho," scoffed the dragon, "we shall see about that." Upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach the lion said, "Dragon, thou art now the king of this land. It is therefore thy royal duty to defeat the dragon ravaging the western part of thy kingdom." At first the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the humans around him bowing down in deference, as King Tamalo had requested to them to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty, whereupon he went to the western mountains and slew the other dragon. Once the other dragon had been slain, the dragon commenced to scratching the inside of the dragon's stomach. "Ow! It hurts! It hurts!" cried the dragon, rolling on the floor in agony. "Have mercy, I beseech thee." To which the lion said, "If thou wouldst not feel this pain, thou must promise never again to hurt the people of this kingdom." "Oh, very well, I promise," cried the dragon in reply. But the dragon was a cunning beast, and Prince Tamalo knew that he would not break his promise the moment the lion was out of his stomach. He therefore had the lion take out the babbling berry that he told him to bring with him, and place it inside the dragon. This berry was known to make noise that sounded like someone muttering to himself. With that babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamalo. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gaping mouth and set off back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subjects alone forevermore. A new king. The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamalo, "Stomach dweller, it is time thou camest hence from in there. I would have thee take my place upon the throne." Prince Tamalo was shocked and replied in a quivering tone, "I fear that I do not have the spirit to become king." "But thy judgments over the past 10 years have invariably been wise," said the lion. That is as may be, but I am a coward," replied Prince Tamalo. It was only because I was protected by the great strong lion that I could act so decisively." Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty sneeze, he ejected Prince Tamalo from his stomach. It had been 10 years since Prince Tamalo had seen the wide world outside. He could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now full white, and his face covered in wrinkles.
Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tomolo had been quite unaware of any of this. Oh, hey, Lebred. Thank you for the hydrates. Let me go ahead and do that before this last page. Thank you. Oh, it was a head pat. Okay. Thank you. Alright, here's the picture.
As thou canst see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years hast thou resided in my stomach, and yet not once did thou scratch me or cause me any pain, as I myself did to that dragon. Though thou could have done at any time, the courtiers and subjects of this kingdom did not accept me because I am strong. They accepted me because I have given them my all, by which I mean thou hast given them thine. Thou art the true king of this kingdom. Thou art the true king of this country. Thou lackest not the spirit, I assure thee. In like manner, everyone at the palace beseeched Prince Tomolo to become their king. Prince Tomolo, everyone is humbly grateful for everything thou hast done. Our country needeth just such a king as thee. Upon hearing these words, Prince Tomolo felt his courage swell up within him. As king, Tomolo gave still more of himself to his kingdom, to his country. And despite the fact that the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times, all kings were human. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you have just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world has ever been the same since. Wonderful. Did you read the story I gave you? Well, I hope you read it carefully, because I've got questions for you. Ready? Hang on. I don't know. Well, actually, why am I saving? Like, he'll probably just ask us again if we get them wrong. Good. Here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me who was the third smallest out of the prince, the lion, the dragon of the east, and the dragon of the west. It would be the dragon of the east. Oh, wow. We type it? Okay. Dragon. Space. No, oh, no. Space. Of. East. What do you mean? What do you mean that's not the answer? The third smallest. The prince, the lion, those are the first two. The dragon of the east. East. Dragon. Bro, what? Out of the Prince, the Lion King, the Dragon of the East, and the Dragon of the West. Oh, do I have to put the? I'm not going to bother with the lowercase. The Dragon. Where is G? There it is. Do I have enough space for this? I do not. What? East. Dragon. I'm gonna look it up. Because it should totally be the Eastern Dragon. He's the third smallest. Kuni. Kuni. Third smallest. What? So it says it's the Dragon of the West. That can't be right. What? What? Did the story not say that the Dragon of the West was bigger than the Dragon of the East? No. What? Oh. Well, I'll be. Can I just do West Dragon? Maybe I can just do West. Oh, okay. Oh, it deletes them. Okay, lovely. Oh. You didn't see that. You did not see that. I did not type West of the West. That is not a thing I did. That did not happen. You are hallucinating. I typed West of the Dragon. We're gonna be closing stream pretty soon. I am very clearly off my rocker. I've also okay that didn't go as well. Okay. All right. Dragon of. Come on. I wonder if you play this on PC, if I can just type this in. of the... Where's the page? I'm doing my best. I'm trying. There we go. Oh my goodness. That should not have been as hard as it was. Correct. Very impressive. Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I'd help you fill your wizard companion back up, didn't I? Here. You received a page describing the draw poison spell. Thanks, Horace. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that, but you worked it out eventually. And that's what being a wizard is all about. Learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with the wise old man talk, will ya? You're no flippin' older than Ollie boy here. I'm not? No, I don't suppose I am. At least, I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm gonna see if other towns around the world are as different as they say. Or as different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon. People say that the palace is a cool and sheltered place. I'm so very jealous of Khalifa. Khalifa. Curses, I lack the necessary ingredients to do what I do. What to do. Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary of Mamuni dishes has come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It is known as the tikka mahala. According to the recipe, it is a complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the tikka mahala since ancient times. The curry stallholder in Al-Mamun lacks the ingredients required to make the famous tikka mahala curry. Accept. Thank you. You are a most excellent and helpful young fellow. Now, to create this masterpiece, I will need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of Sheik's special spices. The Sheik's special spices? Where do we get those? I am afraid I do not know for certain, but I have heard that there is one known as the Sheik of Spice, somewhere in this fair city. Well, that sounds a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a sheik, shall we? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. Praise the ancients. Milk. Delicious milk. This dude's got his eyes covered. Were you aware that Al-Mamun is the center of song and dance, and the music is our beautiful world? We too wish to become performers. We came here from our home from the far south to dedicate ourselves to our dream. Wow, it's beautiful here. I just love going on holiday, and hot places are my absolute favorite. And not me. I don't like the heat. Alright, I'm thinking this is a good place to stop. So I'm thinking we're going to close stream here. It's been great. I have more Ni no Kuni tomorrow. It is Thanksgiving, so I might be late. But more Ni no Kuni tomorrow. And after that, we have Dark Souls level 1 coming up. So, if you're looking for a change of pace from the good, wholesome, wonderful, lovely, colorful times of Ni no Kuni, Dark Souls will be on Friday. So, that's there. If anyone wants it. I'm excited. I've never done level 1 for Dark Souls 1 to completion. Yes, DS1, level 1, solo. I got no Fumpa-Wumpins with me this time. Just gonna try to do my best. See how far we get. I've been watching a couple people doing level 1 runs to kind of get an idea for how I want to do mine. We'll see how it goes. It might be a struggle. It might go horribly. It might go great. I'm pretty good at Dark Souls. I think it'll go pretty well. But yeah, Dark Souls level 1's coming up. Ni no Kuni is coming back tomorrow. And yeah, it's been a great time. It's been lovely. I'm not going to raid out tonight, I don't think. Unless... Let me just... I'm gonna do like a very cursory look. Memoria's playing Minecraft. Minecraft's kinda similar to Ni no Kuni. I mean, when you think about it. Not really, but like it's a wholesome time. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna head on over there. Am I able to do the head pat command? Yes, I am able to do the head command. Thank you. Yes, we're gonna raid over to Memoria. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.